day 16, and today we're going to be working on forearm and some core. The only reason that is because it's supposed to be leg day, but I got a rash, I think this was called, when I was walking earlier today. I got a rash. I guess my thighs were rubbing too much. That's a problem, but it is what it is. We deal with it. So we're gonna be working out our forearms and maybe some core workouts or something like that, and then we can film that. And then hopefully by tomorrow we'll be all set to do leg day. But I do have to tell you guys something. Let me just show you guys. Well, I guess I can't show you, but we had Domino's pizza for dinner, and we've been talking about it. I was only supposed to eat a little bit, but then I was telling my girlfriend maybe we should get a healthy one for me. So I made mine with thin crust, because I thought it was healthier, ranch dressing, just because I think it's better, premium chicken, and fresh spinach. And it was a large size, I'll just tell you. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I ate the full thing. It's kind of one of those things where I did stop halfway, and I was like, all right, I'm done. But then when we got to sitting and playing some Fortnite, it was all, the whole time I was in there, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta finish the whole thing. Because I had half the pizza. I had half of it, and it was like nothing. I was eating it so fast, so quickly, and then it felt like I didn't, it was barely anything in my stomach. So I knew when I was sitting there I could eat the whole thing. Because in the past I have ate almost 2 boxes of pizzas. But I did unfortunately eat the whole pizza. Sorry. It happened. It is what it is. And we moved. I think the whole pizza in total, online, it said it was around 1,800 calories for the full pizza. But it didn't really feel like it, because the crust this time wasn't really, it was super thin, super burnt on the edges. So I don't know if I believe it fully, but it said it was around 1,800. And then I already had my morning breakfast, which was 400 calories, and then I had a snack in the middle of the day, which was a huge amount of shredded chicken on 2 tortillas. Those were shredded tacos. They're super healthy. But yeah, I just feel like I had to tell you guys, because I'm not lying to y'all. I can't hide this from y'all either. But yeah, apologize. I don't know how this is going to affect my weight scale this coming 20th day. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully I don't gain any weight. This is the only day I've actually met or passed my calorie goal. Today, and I guess on the camping trip I did pass a little bit. So this week is a little rough. But hopefully we finish strong. We still have another, I don't know if this is day 16 or 15, but we still have another 4 or 5 days that we could, really push in the numbers. So yeah, try to stay pretty healthy the next coming days, but just Had to tell y'all. Couldn't hide it. But anyhow, we're working forearms and some core. And we'll see you guys in there. Alright. Now, since I got that rash, we'll now be doing this airbag. Are you guys not loving it? So, anyways, as I was saying, because I got that rash, I will not be doing this air bike. It's just every time I walk, I can feel it rub. I don't want to cause any more irritation to me. Okay. So we're making this workout sheet. I'll show you guys how I do it basically. I got forearm and core. Weight, we'll just put the last week's weight, which is $299. Exercise. Now, I don't know the exact names of the exercises, but we'll just call this the forearm curl. And I can generally do 20 reps for 30 to 35 pounds. So I wrote that in there. And every time we set a higher weight, like I did over here, or just a normal weight that I can remember, 20 for squats, 25 for RDLs on leg days. So it's kind of the same thing. And then, so we did forearm curl. Let's do forearm raise. Let's just do that because you're raising it up. So we got forearm raise, and those are usually weaker for me. So I'll probably do 20 to 25, and then whatever number it is, I'll set it to the side here. Okay, and then the core workout. Core workout we could do is some sit-ups. Gotta love sit-ups. I love sit-ups. Now there's other core workouts we could do, but let's just put sets of 10 for now, because last time that pretty much killed me. We'll do sit-ups. Man, I don't really know what other core workouts, like the kneeling cross chops that I did at one time were fine. I just feel like they didn't do enough. Maybe I could do like a set of these where I have like a heavy weight and I'm just going back and forth, and that'll build the abs are going down this way. But I really don't want those abs to be too blocky in the future to make my build look like a square. But we'll do them for now. We'll just put side bends, and then we'll put like 20 to 25, and let's just see. Well, I don't know how many reps, so we'll just put 10. So this is usually how I schedule my workouts and stuff. So forearm curl, 20 reps, 30 to 35 pounds. Forearm raise, probably do 10 to 15, 20 to 25 pounds. And do sit-ups, do 10 reps. Side bends, 10 reps with 20 to 25 pounds. And literally, this is it. This is how I do it. And down here, I would write the cardio and stuff. So this is my usual walk. It's usually 2 miles. Assault bike, seated bike. So, and here I'll show you guys an older one from more than a year ago. So let's look at this. 2/16/24. It was a Friday. I did chest and arms. I did incline push-ups, 10 reps. Dumbbell press, 10 reps for 40 pounds. Bicep curl, 20 reps for 35 pounds. So that's basically 10 reps each arm. Tricep extensions, 12 reps it looks like for 25 pounds. What the heck? Oh, those are the same thing, where it's upper forearm raise, lower forearm raise, or the same thing. The upper one I did 20s for 12, the curl I did 30s for 20. So we are essentially doing a lot of the same workouts for the chest and arms. Now back and shoulders is a little different. I do not work on shrugs anymore just because I feel like my traps are an already overdeveloped part of me. So we don't work on that. We still do lateral raises. We still do shoulder press. Do the back focus deadlift, is which I used to call it, which is the stiff-legged deadlift, what I call it now. I might just change it to that name. I like it. And then we got bent over row. Still the same workouts. And for legs, let's see what I had for legs. For legs, I would hit squats, 15 reps. Then when I would do leg focused deadlift, 35 pounds, sit-ups, calf raises, hip thrusts. And yeah, that I essentially got the same workouts now. I just don't have any calf raises, hip thrusts, or shrugs. So I still do the same workouts I did about a year ago. And honestly, dang near the same weight, if not higher. So I guess I'm improving. But the different things with these is I would actually do it every day. So here's 2 524, here's 2 624, here's 2 824, 2 924, 2 1024, and 2 16. So there was a week break there, but yeah, you get what I mean. Super handy to have a book, especially if you're getting to the point where you don't remember the weights that you were using. Like me, I don't really remember anything, which is not a good sign, but it is what it is. But super handy to have, especially if you're just starting out and you need to remember anything, or if you're inexperienced and you need to remember your lifts, your weights. I always like writing it down just because I have remembered it. Anywho, just to repeat what we're doing: forearm curls, forearm raise, sit-ups, and side bends. Let's get to it. Alrighty. We've got 35 pounds here. We got a little bit of chalk just in case my hands get sweaty, which they probably will, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna do the forearm curls now and see how these 35s feel. And this is probably gonna be a pretty chill day. We're still gonna try to lift heavy, even though it is a chill day. So let's hit it. It is a late night sesh, by the way. It is 11:30. One of the latest workouts I've got yet. About 15 reps. See if we can match. Oh. Whew. Got 15. I'll probably do 2 more sets. And then we'll switch to the raises. Alright, time to do forearm raise. I'm really feeling the burn now. Ooh-wee. Yeah, let's do the forearm raises. Alright, so I've got 15s here because when I did my warm-up set, I don't know if I can handle 20s just yet, but we got 15s here, and I'll let you guys know after this if we can handle it. Now I did raise this part of the bench up just because I feel like I get just a better support for my forearm when I lay it down on here. But that's the only reason. But yeah, let's get to it. 15s, and hopefully we get a good amount of reps. Only 12 reps. Yeah, no, definitely not 20s. 10 times harder than I would actually imagine this would be. But yeah, 2 more sets of this, and then we'll do some core workout. Jesus. Oh yeah. Jesus. Okay. These are done. Time to do some core workouts, and then we'll do seated leg. Alright. Time to do some sit-ups. Hoping for 10. Oh. Alright, we'll do that 2 more times. Damn. Alrighty, seated bike time. That is the end of today's workout. Not the most exhausting workout, but definitely a workout that we needed. My forearms feel super sore. The core feels alright. Don't feel too bad. But yeah, it's pretty late. 11:56, 12, about to be 12 at night. Super late workout. Not used to working out this late. It is what it is. For the most part, I've had a pretty great day. I went on that walk, as I said. And I actually walked with my girlfriend this time. I invited her and she was up to go. And we had a nice walk around the neighborhood. Pretty sweet. Afterwards we chilled out, got a couple dubs on Fortnite. And yeah, that was really about it. Oh, and then you guys might know she did give me a haircut. I do get my haircuts from her just because it saves money and it's just nice. That's anytime I can get one. Because, you know, haircuts be costing like 30, 40 bucks nowadays. Expensive. Well, and especially if with my hair, for me to look pretty clean, it's a haircut every 2 weeks. And it just ain't happening in today's economy with money. It is what it is. But yeah, that's why she cuts my hair. And we're gonna hopefully one day learn how to do a fade. I think that'd be sweet. But yeah, nothing pretty crazy happened. Oh, on Fortnite we did get like 2 dubs in a row. So I think it's the only thing I can think of. The goats are doing fine. They're getting a little too bloated because this is a different kind of hay. It's fresh cut. And they're adjusting to it, so we gotta feed them a little less because some of them, they're having stomach problems, so they're having diarrhea and stuff, so we had to slow down on how much we were feeding them just to make sure they're not eating too much to where they harm their systems. But yeah, goats are fine, dogs are cool. They're out with us most of the day today. Pretty sweet. And yeah, me and her were talking about maybe one of these days taking the dogs on the walk with us, which would be cool. Just depends on the dog, because Marvin, he's the one with the brown on him. He's social and he's super smart, and they're both super smart. But he's social enough to where he doesn't mind going on a walk. And at one point I had him trained really well, like he would only stay to my side. But Frankie, he's really bad anxiety when he goes on a walk. It was better before when I would walk with him daily. It was better, like he didn't whine or bark as much. But now if I try to take him, it's like instantaneous whining. And he wants to be held like the whole time. So it's kind of difficult to take him on walks, but it is what it is. And the wiener dogs, I'm thinking about taking them on walks. It'd be a nice thing to do. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys the wiener dogs, but they come around. Maybe we'll get them in a video once or twice. But yeah, other than that, pretty sweet day for day 15, 16. Don't know exactly which one. I'm sure they'll know by the thumbnail. But yeah, and I'm glad you guys are commenting on the shorts at least. It's nice being able to respond to you guys and you guys tell me what you guys did in the day. It's pretty awesome to hear. Like I had one guy tell me he finished walking 20,000 steps the other day, and I was like, wow, that's impressive. I still have yet to reply to that guy. I should reply to him. But yeah, day 16 went over the calorie limit, but we will not fail from this. We will only get better. I will not let this weigh me down to where I stop working out and stop trying to hit my calorie deficit. Not this time, not this year. We're really going for it this year. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 17, 18, 16, one of them. See you guys tomorrow.